I'm Shua, and you are listening to Light Up with Shua, a weekly podcast to open our hearts and minds on a journey with me. Happy holidays and Happy New Year. I would like to take the opportunity to wish you all the joy of the upcoming year. And now you will hear statements from several people when I ask the following questions. And they are, what have you learned from 2017 that was good and you would like to carry it on to the next year, 2018? And what are your hopes for the year 2018? The second question is, what is one thing that is good to improve our relationships and something which in your experience must be avoided? So, enjoy.
In 2017, I learned to identify what I do and don't have control over. I know that I can change things within my control and that there's no point in worrying about the things I can't control. In 2018, I hope the world isn't engulfed in nuclear war. Something that improves my relationships is listening without thinking about what you're going to say next, and to just focus on what the person is really saying.
This year has been a difficult year to understand. We elected a president of the United States who is, in my opinion, an embarrassment to our country and to humanity. I have had a hard time confronting the racism that never seems to go away. Our president has opened the floodgates with his racist comments and actions, and I'm appalled that he has so much support. From his stand on immigration and xenophobia, to his sexist views in groping, to supporting a candidate that's a sexual predator, his deflection of his own guilt with regards to allowing another country to affect our election, I can only hope justice will be served. This coming year, I pray and hope that the elections to the Senate and House of Representatives bring in candidates who believe in humanity, gun control, the poor, and allowing refugees to enter our country. Although I am respectful to people that have different political views than me, I will try harder to understand how they can be so far apart from my ideals and the rights of others. Not sure I can guarantee that I will always understand opposing views, but I believe that listening is key towards peace and understanding. For me, I think the thing that would be wonderful in this world is for everyone to show kindness, compassion, and respect, and try to be in someone else's shoes. Try to understand their circumstances, their situation, their frame of reference, their pain, their loss, their history. And then I think the world would be a better place if people just took the time to go outside of their own personal experience and think about how what another experience that someone else had. And I think that would make a huge difference in this world.
In 2017, what I have relearned is that you have to believe in yourself and then just carry on with that belief. People would be complimentary, people will be critical, but you have to act who you are. As long as you do what you think is right and you are actually not trying to put any fake face or hypocrisy and don't care what people are saying and continue to do what you think is good for the community, good for the people around you, and good for the world. And just believe in that and believe in yourself. And that is a thought I'm going to carry it on next year and the rest of my life. Now, one thing which is very important, which is keeping our relationships. The most important factor is mutual respect. We have to respect others as we would like to be respected, as we would like us to be respected. And then, you see, every human being, I take that person as a package deal. Everyone has some very good qualities, and everyone has some weaknesses. So we have to take people with their weaknesses and with their strengths and basically live with that. There is no one who's perfect. And if we are trying to look for perfection in a relationship, I don't think that relationship can be found.
I've learned more about the incredible scope of humanity. And I hope that if things are coming to the light or to the known or consciousness, that it's going to be healing for us, all of humanity in the long run.
I've been thinking about what I learned from 2017 about myself in my varied relationships that I have, and sort of the very close people whose relationship I value the most, which is my husband, my 2 children and their partners, and very close friends, and a few family members. What I would say is what's good about my relationships and what I want to carry with me to the next year is the feeling of gratitude, of really honoring the relationships and how different they each are, and how each enriches me, and how I feel that I'm also enriching them. And I think the mutuality of the enrichment and the nourishment and the affirmation is very important. And I really feel that in all of this, it's counting our blessings. It's counting my blessings and the blessing of these people with whom I have a strong and meaningful relationship. So I want to take that feeling with me and to continue it into the next year. And it makes me feel good just to realize that that is what rises to the surface for me, is the goodness and the sweetness and the importance of these vital relationships. And I do feel blessed that after 42 years with my husband and my 36 and 38-year-old children, and very long-standing relationships with some friends since college, that there really is such a vitality and mutuality and enrichment in them. So that's one thing I've been thinking about. And the second idea is the whole thing about hopes for 2018. What do I want to improve? What do I want to avoid? And in response to that, I would say that I'm not the most patient person, and I think that I'm trying to avoid the impatience that I do feel sometimes with people or with situations. And I think part of this impatience comes from having very high expectations and wanting things to be close and meaningful. And I do also realize that not every encounter, every relationship, and every experience is meaningful, because it isn't. So I think to avoid the kind of impatience that I sometimes have, I'm very aware of that. So I'd like to improve that and be a more open-hearted person to the difference that we all have, because we're humans. So wishing any listener a healthy and joyful and meaningful and nourishing New Year is what I sincerely hope. Thank you.
So I've learned a lot of things over this past year of 2017, many good, many not so good, or many difficult things. One thing that definitely stands out is realizing and really internalizing the fact that there are no real adults. No adults really have things figured out. And so joining the ranks of those people, or being in the transition of joining the ranks of those people, has been a very interesting process. And what that helps with is that it helps you be more compassionate and loving, I think, and it also helps be less hard on yourself. And then that also feeds back into being even more compassionate and loving with others, because once you really internalize and realize that, you stop being so hard on everyone, and you stop taking things so seriously. And I feel like that, for me at least, has helped me be a better person. And so that's definitely something I want to carry into the next year, because it's really helped me, I think, grow a lot more, and it also has really helped me actualize myself, because instead of beating myself up about something, I can just look at something I want to improve and then find ways to improve it, instead of beating up on why I am not already there. In terms of my hopes for the new year, I've never felt as actualized in my life as I am right now in every aspect, in terms of my physical health, diet, routine, and in particularly my work with my research. So I want to keep all that going. I really feel like I'm in control of what I'm doing to the extent that I can be, and I hope to grow in that as well. So that's definitely one of my major hopes for 2018. One major thing I think that's good to do in relationships is working on awareness when you're with someone, to make sure that you are there for them. You are there to, whether you're having a conversation with them or working with them, you are there to build something with that person. So really learning and doing the work to maybe not suppress your ego, but work on yourself or tame your ego in a way that makes all its energies as productive in that relationship as possible. And so the opposite side of that, which is something I would want to avoid, is making sure that if any impulse comes up or any desire to act in a certain way that would serve myself versus the other person, or versus both the other person and I together, I want to learn to be able to perhaps divert that impulse or that energy into something that's more productive for that relationship.
I hope you have enjoyed the profound statements and messages in this episode. I personally have learned that it is extremely important to know and learn about yourself, learn to respect and acknowledge your presence, and learn to listen attentively to others. And this I would like to carry to the coming year 2018. I also have learned and believe that to have healthy and harmonious relationships, one must respect from the bottom of your heart, honestly and truthfully, and learn to appreciate unconditionally. Thank you for your presence and listening to this special New Year episode. I wish you all a happy, healthy, and fulfilling 2018. And please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. Thank you. Thank you for staying with me through this exciting episode. Please don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for the next episode of Light Up with Shua.